Welcome to Point Molate Beach Park. This is the site of another Bay Area fight and battle to preserve our shoreline and its open space for our community instead of having large-scale development. This video is going to hear from community voices that talk about the importance of saving Point Molate from development. I've had the honor of serving on the San Francisco Bay Conservation and Development Commission and the San Francisco Bay Restoration Authority to work on preserving our San Francisco Bay and shoreline for the public. The open space we have here in the Bay Area is not by accident. It's due to the hard work of community activists and leaders to save that open space, sometimes by lawsuit, or by elections, or by mobilization. All of those strategies have created a Bay Area where we have great diversity, but access to some of the best and largest amount of open space of any urban area in the country. I am so proud of communities around the Bay Area stepping up to fight to preserve their shoreline.
Greetings, Ojidewe Kangu Dadish, Courtney Buletti Cummings. I am Northern Cheyenne, Arikara, and Muskogee Creek to speak on behalf and advocate for Point Molate and the Ohlone Ho-Chunk people that originally this is their land. Sacred spot, what that means is that there are human remains that are still here that belong to the ancestors of the Ohlone people. But most importantly, land is not meant to be bought or sold. This land here should be kept available and free for our community people, our children, our young people, our elders. There's, a lot of wind today, and in my culture, we know that that's the ancestors that are kind of giving us the blessing today and just saying and acknowledging that they're still around and they're still here.
This is one of the few open spaces that has both environmental, racial, and economic justice elements to it. This is a place with tremendous history of a variety of cultures, but it also has a special environmental role within the culture, the ecology of the Bay Area. And more importantly, Richmond is a city that is 80% people of color. To develop this into this mega housing development where you would have residences for over 2,000 people up there. This is being an engine for gentrification. And this is part of a process that we have seen in other cities in the Bay Area where you put in high-end housing and the people who live there can't afford it. So they get pushed out and they get further and further pushed out. And so this is the type of environmental, racial, and economic injustice we're trying to prevent here in Richmond, because we believe the city should benefit all those who currently live here, those who have helped build this city and help make this city a better place. Richmond, unlike many other communities, has had to have these long-term struggles around development justice. And this is kind of the legacy of the history of corporate corruption in Richmond.
This is our favorite bike ride. We come out to Point Molate, and I'm also a birder, and I love all the osprey nests and the ospreys and birds that are here. And I'd be so afraid that you would develop this area and the birds wouldn't have any place to be.
Point Molate, open, natural, public space, healing, and a place that we want to preserve and make sure that it's available for and welcoming for all the members of our community. Imagine a Point Molate with people hiking. Imagine a Point Molate with people biking. Fabulous bicycle culture here in the Bay. Closest velodrome is 60 miles away. What would it look like if we had a velodrome right at Point Molate? We've done dozens of rides to Point Molate. We did a particular celebration during the path that was placed out there that made it much safer for bikes to access the park. We're looking forward to doing even more rides to make this a more welcoming space for all community members.
The battle here at Point Molate is one of those important battles that we all need to support. Because if we want our urban areas here in Richmond and other communities in the Bay Area to have easy access to the shoreline and enjoy the natural beauty and not have massive development, we need to be supporting these efforts, these community voices. Thanks for watching this video. Be part of helping us save Point Molate.